All right, folks, it is Max Ralph from PennLive coming at you here from Haluba Hall with my little walk-back mini blue-white breakdown from practice. I would say it was a quiet day inside the practice facility there. Not quiet in terms of like lack of news or no energy in the facility. I'd just say that things were mellowed a little bit, which is totally expected and reasonable on a bye week. Penn State, as James Franklin said, gets a great bye week this week. After 6 games, the direct halfway point of the season. They've got bumps and bruises here and there, and they get to do it after a win, which is always better than doing it after a loss, which James Franklin talked about at length here tonight. The vibes are good. It was just, it was a little mellow. They had a short practice today. We got to talk with James a few minutes earlier than we normally do. The big news that he gave us, this is something that we kind of already knew, but we got a very brief glimpse at linebacker Keon Wiley at the very beginning of our practice window. He wasn't actually practicing or anything, but he was out there. He was in his jersey, his practice jersey, and James had said over the summer that Wiley, who's dealing with a spring injury that's lingered here, will be back at some point this season, or at least they expect him to be. And so we just got kind of a confirmation, reiteration of that here tonight. The other guys who were brought up were Caden Saunders, who's played at punt returner this year, hasn't played at wide receiver. I hope those cars aren't giving you too much background noise. But yeah, Saunders, who hasn't played at wide receiver yet this year, but has been the punt returner. They do expect him to come back. He's been out with a boot on his foot for the past couple weeks. The other guy who's returned punts, Jake Spencer, they expect him to come back. He was out past couple weeks, I think, maybe just USC. But yeah, it's a quiet day. We asked James about the work that Andy Kotelnicki has done with Drew Aller this year, and he used a phrase that we've heard a couple times already, is that Drew is just another year older. That's part of why things have gone so well, but James has also been really impressed with Andy and also the work that Danny O'Brien has done, especially on the sideline in games. Because Kotelnicki is up in the booth, and then Danny O'Brien handles the stuff on the sideline, coaches Drew up in game. So really complimentary of those two guys. Obviously, Aller's off to a pretty good start, as the Lions are. They're 6-0. So yeah, it was a good day for them in Haluba Hall. A good day for us. Had a nice chat with James, but it was low key, which probably to be expected. It won't be in a week. In a week's time, they're going to be in full game prep for Wisconsin, and we expect another good one there in a night game in Camp Randall Stadium. But right now, you're allowed to enjoy being 6-0 and being on bye, which I know I will be. I hope you Penn State fans have some good plans for the bye week, not traveling to a game or anything. So, yeah, that'll do it for me here from State College with the Bryce Jordan Center in the background. Basketball season's coming coming up pretty soon too. Excuse my little slip up there. I'll have a lot of coverage of that too if you're into it. But yeah, I'll see you later. Max Ralph, PennLive.